Hi, this is Di, the bass playing mom, and it is time for me to share with you my new Fender Mustang PJ bass. I had told you that I was going to play it for you, and I hadn't played it yet. I've only actually played it on a couple of gigs, and I wanted to get it sort of broken in and set up the way I wanted before I played it. So you can go to the eye in the sky, whichever side that is, to go watch my first video where I showed you a sneak peek of this bass, and it'll give you lots of close-up shots and all of the specs. I thought that I would let you hear the tone. I did not use any pedals, and I'm plugged directly into my Fender Music Man amp. That's a 12-inch woofer from the 80s. It was probably from the 70s, and I bought it when it was older, but it is from the 80s, and I thought it would just give you a clear tone so you could hear how the bass sounds. This bass is a 30-inch short scale bass. I am just a short scale bass player. I don't often play a full scale bass. I had a neck injury 15 years ago and again 5 years ago, and so it is easier for me to pick up and haul one of these basses. Somebody in my comments was saying, it's not easier to play, and it's like, well, probably not, but it is easier for me to stand with it. And although I play on a church worship team, which we play about a 20-minute set, I do have long rehearsals and sometimes can be standing for 2 hours. So I have to make sure I have a bass that I can actually support with my shoulders and my neck for a couple of hours. So you can hear I'm playing on some round wound strings, so you can hear a little bit of that. Bass players tend to favor the round wound strings for playing in a church setting because it cuts through some of the other noise in that setting and the music. Let me make some adjustments on it and show you. I have finally gotten the bridge where I kind of like it. I like to have my strings really low, but that means that I have the issue that they also want to slap the frets. So I've got them just high enough to quit hitting the frets, but low like I like to have them. And so that's taken quite a bit of adjusting. I've got my use out of that little screwdriver you use. But I did want to show you how the tone knob sounds on this thing. I've been really happy with the tone knob making a lot of adjustments. So I've got it set at just about, from my view, I'd say between 2 and 3 o'clock. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn it to 6. The difference, and now I'm going to go ahead and turn it to 9. So this would be 9 o'clock. Anyway, you can hear 9, and then let's go ahead and just turn it right up at 12, so all the way adjusted. You can hear the difference it makes. I really like it right around 3. So, oh, it kind of makes it quieter too, doesn't it? I like less treble on it because I feel like this bass already has the disadvantage of being small and trebly, and so I like it to sound bassier or beefier. I'll even ask for that in my monitor mix. Like, can you make it sound bassier? I like that. So that is this adjustment, but now we have this adjustment as well. This switches between the split coil and the other pickups. So let's try, this is, right now I'm playing it in the middle position, and the middle position means both pickups are working. Now, if I flip it up or towards me, it's really at about 7 o'clock, I will flip to just the split coil pickup. Now, if I flip it down, about 2 o'clock, now only this rear pickup is picking up. And you can actually hear a difference, I think. And then when I go to both, I think it makes a big difference. So that's one of the things I'm excited about, is that I can make choices here, but I can also just choose to have them both going, and I think it makes for a fuller sound. Yeah, strap lock's installed, and I bought this strap for it. I thought it looked cool with the bass. This color is called Sonic Blue. I know it looks beige on camera. I'm gonna make sure that it looks blue when you see it. The pick guard is not blue, so that should stand out. It's different. So you can see the difference between the kind of cream colored pick guard and then the Sonic Blue bass. But the strap I don't love. It's really slick on the back, so it kind of slides off my clothes, which is super annoying. But it looks really cool. It's a blue color. And it tends to want to kind of knot up in the back, and I don't know why it is. Like, it's just not a thick enough vinyl. And so, not been overwhelmed with the Fender strap, but you know, it looks cool. Oh, and I gotta show you this. Speaking of cool. So you see how this is not a glossy finish, it is more of a flat or a satin finish. It's so your thumb slides faster. Your thumb can really stick on those glossy finishes, and so it's got the satin finish, so it slides nicely. So I thought that was really cool. Ask me any questions you have about this bass down below. I'd love to answer them. Have you played this bass? I know that the Mustang is a bass that goes back to 1964, and it's been popular in punk and pop bands. Of course, love punk pop music, but I also like it because it is convenient, easy to haul. Special occasions, I bring two basses, so when I'm hauling two basses, it's particularly nice to have a short scale. It's lightweight and functional, so make sure you ask any questions you have down below. I'd love to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. God bless.